Umueze, where the cock crows echo across 7 hills and the rivers sing to the forest, there lived a wise and beloved king, King Okonta. His people adored him, for his heart was as generous as the evening rain. But among his trusted men was one whose heart was black with jealousy, Odogwu, the king's childhood friend and chief advisor. The king trusted him more than any other man, not knowing that Odogwu's smile hid 1,000 evil thoughts. King Okonta had everything a man could wish for: wealth, peace, and respect, except a male heir. His wife, Queen Adana, had given him 3 daughters, but no son to carry the royal bloodline. According to the custom of Umueze, if a king had no male child before his time ended, the throne would pass to the council of elders, and Odogwu would become acting ruler. So when the queen became pregnant again, the entire village rejoiced. The drums spoke through the night, and even the palm trees seemed to dance. This time, the king said, "The gods will bless me with a son." But Odogwu's heart burned like dry pepper in his chest. He knew that if the queen gave birth to a boy, his own dream of sitting on the throne would die forever. So he planned a wicked thing. He went secretly to the midwife, Mama Uluwako, a woman whose hands had delivered half the kingdom. He promised her gold, a plot of land, and the position of royal nurse if she would help him exchange the royal baby if it turned out to be a boy. The day of birth came. The rain fell softly, and the wind whispered through the palm leaves. The cries of Queen Adana echoed from the palace chambers, and soon the loud cry of a baby boy followed. The king danced with joy, tears in his eyes, but Odogwu and the midwife carried out their wicked plan. They exchanged the baby boy with a female child born the same night to a poor woman in the next compound. When the king entered the room, the midwife bowed and said, "Your Majesty, the gods have blessed you, but it is another girl." The king's smile faded. He looked up at the sky and sighed, "Who have I offended, O gods of my ancestors?" Still, he kissed the baby and named her Chinyere, meaning what God has given. Years passed. The child grew into a beautiful girl, kind and gentle like her mother. But something strange always happened. Whenever King Okonta passed the market square, he would see a young boy of about the same age, with eyes that looked exactly like his own. The boy's name was Ekene, son of a poor widow. The resemblance was too strong to ignore. One day, an old midwife fell sick, the same Mama Uloko, who helped Odogwu. On her dying bed, her conscience refused to let her rest. She sent for the king and confessed everything. "My king," she wept, "the gods will not forgive me if I die with this secret." The prince you have been looking for all these years is not lost. He lives in your own kingdom. Odogwu paid me to switch your son with another child. Silence fell like a heavy rain. The king's heart shook with anger. He ordered the guards to bring the widow and her son. The moment he saw Ekene, he knew. His spirit recognized the boy before his mouth did. The mark on the child's shoulder was the same birthmark the king himself carried. Odogwu was brought before the elders' council. He trembled like a leaf in harmattan wind as the truth came to light. The people spat on the ground and cursed his name. The king, with a heavy heart, ordered him to be banished from the land, never to return again. Ekene was crowned as Prince of Umueze, and the drums beat once more. The kingdom danced for 7 days and 7 nights. The gods were praised, the ancestors were appeased, and peace returned to the land. King Okonta raised his hands to the sky and said, "The truth may hide in darkness for a time, but it cannot stay there forever. Even the sun must rise." And that was how Umueze was restored, not by war, but by truth and the justice of the gods.